Hi, Ray Wagner. Welcome to another episode of Thunder Talk here with Coach Brian Gratz.
I am.
Yes, you are, Coach. Picked up the first win over the weekend in North Carolina. How does it feel?
Well, it's good to get that first one in the W column. Would have liked to have gotten 4 points while we were out there, but it was good. I think we know what we need to do to be successful now, and we just need to make sure we keep doing it.
What's the team feel like on the night after win? The guys are on the win column now. What's a night like that like?
Well, I mean, it's guys were excited, they were happy, but they knew that we needed to get back to work the very next day. And, things didn't really go our way in terms of our penalty kill and killing a lot of penalties, so we need to really refocus our efforts into that special teams area and get back to work here this week.
Normally I like to leave questions from the audience, which you can ask at questions@bloomingtonthunder.com for the end, but this one relates. Russell from Mapleton wants to know, what do you do on those long bus rides? Because it was 16 hours to North Carolina.
16 hours.
Each way.
Well, I can tell you, I know the boys, we're lucky we had satellite TV on there, so there's a lot of TV and movie watching, but there's also a fair amount of card playing, not by myself. I shouldn't be doing that with the guys, but I know they like to play schnarps and in between, a whole bunch of different games. So
that all sounds made up to me. So
I'm
on the straight and narrow with you.
Yeah. So I got to stay away from it. Don't need to be losing paychecks on the bus.
But you do something though, and I know that you do it on the bus because I got a request from you Sunday afternoon.
What was that?
Candy Crush.
A little bit of Candy Crush. I mean, why don't you? You gotta crush some candy and play some games on the phone on the way.
But
home.
you get stuck after a certain amount of time, right? You need lives, and so people get invited.
And I figured you would be the best person to ask.
I would be the best person to ask, but that's how I always know the team is back on the road.
Yep.
When the Life of Invitation show back up.
Well, I'm on 437, so
okay.
I gotta keep crushing.
All right. This weekend, back at home, pair of games against Columbus Cottonmouths. Talk a little bit about the difference between playing on the road and playing at home.
Well, I mean, playing on the road, I mean, one thing you want to do right away is get the crowd out of it and, try and get on the board early and really control the pace of the game. And, same thing, kind of the same being at home, we want to get the crowd into it early. So, we need to make sure that we're out there getting the momentum our way, laying some big checks, keeping the pressure on, trying to get a goal early and try and feed off that momentum from the home crowd.
And then speaking of the home crowd, Saturday, Military Appreciation Night. We also have Almo, which would be great. Almo's coming to the game.
Yeah.
But it's Military Appreciation Night. It's got to be cool. I've always thought one of the coolest things that you can do is be appreciated by somebody you appreciate.
Oh,
so it's so nice for the military personnel to come out and for you to be in a chance or in a position to thank them. What's that like?
Well, I mean, it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. I mean, I've had a lot of different family members be a part of the military. Most recently, one of my cousins he fought in Iraqi freedom. So, it's great to be able to recognize the men and women that give us the opportunity to actually play these games that are kind of inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. But we provide a service to the community, and they provide a service to the nation, and to be able to honor them in a forum like this, and to see the Star Spangled Banner and hear it going on with them in attendance is definitely special.
It is going to be special. That's Saturday night. Also, kids eat free up until the first Thunder goal. So check it all out, bloomingtonthunder.com, where you probably already are, or bloomingtonthunder.tv. Brian Gratz, thanks so much. We'll talk to you guys again on Thunder Talk.